state religion.
Okay, so the national religion in the Maldives is Islam, which has powerful implications on citizenship and marriage. So Islam is a state religion of the Maldives. About 97% of Maldivians are Muslim. Maldives believe that having everyone operate under the same religion will enable unity. So therefore, only those that are Muslim are given certain privileges. These include like the right to vote and have citizenship. One can even lose their citizenship over converting to another religion. And it's also against the law to even criticize their religion, and doing so can put someone in jail for up to a year. So their constitution lays out the expectations for the religion. So according to the U.S. Department of States, it includes that individuals have the right to freedom of thought and expression, but only in a manner not contrary to the tenets of Islam. So marriage also follows Islamic law in the Maldives. Maldivians have to be 18 years old to be legally married, and since they follow Islamic law, marriage can only happen between Muslims, and men can actually have up to 4 wives at a time. So since they also follow the Islamic law, the man in the marriage can also get a divorce super easily just by stating that he wants one. And this is shown by their high divorce rate. So according to Bowie, notably Maldives had a divorce rate of 10.97 per 1,000 people back in 2002. So a Guinness World Record was actually set for this record high divorce rate, and intermarriage is common, or has been common throughout the years, which has caused everyone to be somewhat related. So now that I have talked about the religion in the Maldives, Riley will take over and talk about some unique landmarks with rich histories.
The Maldivian culture is truly one of the most unique due to its location. It's located in the Indian Ocean, and as Alyssa was talking about, the religion is Islam. So this results in a lot of unique landmarks, such as the Old Friday Mosque, and then the 2004 Tsunami Memorial. So the Old Friday Mosque is also known as the Hikuru Miski Mosque. It is the oldest one in the Maldives. It contains intricate coral and stone carvings, traditional Maldivian architecture, and wooden carvings of Arabic calligraphy as described by a travel expert. So it's super beautiful. There are some pictures. It's really old looking, but it is very vital to their economy. It's a tourist attraction, as discussed before with their tourism. And it's just something that's super important because of their state religion being Islam. And the second one that I will be talking about is the 2004 Tsunami Memorial. So this hurricane, it was record-breaking. The earthquake that caused it, or the tsunami, the earthquake that caused it had a magnitude of 9.2, which resulted in a wave that was 30 meters tall. This tsunami took out the majority of the entire island. It took out businesses, housing, roads, everything. It took them a very long time to come back and recover from this. So in 2004, they built the memorial after rebuilding the island. So it truly signifies for them as a community how they were able to all come together and fix their beautiful island and rebuild the economy, all their businesses, the housing, and truly just rebuild an entire island all together. And it's a small island, so it's pretty difficult for them to do. So it just signifies the community and what they have built up for themselves. Now that I've talked about some of the landmarks, Alyssa will continue on with talking about the arts that pertains to Maldivian culture.
So creativity is heavily valued in the Maldives and is exemplified in their craft making and music and dance. So a big part of their culture is craft making. They specialize in crafting wood, called bakor, and weaving mats. So they're very skilled at crafting these woods into various objects with very detailed designs. Another craft is boat building. They have a technique that is unique to them called Kasara Wadan. Before they used to make these boats out of tools that they made themselves, but over the years they started to modernize their work and have started to use automatic tools. So the men usually deal with this side of craft making, while the women partake in weaving mats, making jewelry, and also making like baskets and many other objects. So the Maldives is deep in traditions when looking at music and dance there. So Boda Buru, it can be seen as a few different things. It can be seen as their music they like to listen to, their dance to it, and also their drums that they use in their performances. So according to Clank, Boda Buru for me, the background music to my island life. So there's so many different dances that they do for different styles of music, some only for men, some also only for women. There's different performances for certain occasions also, so like a special occasion will have like a unique one for it. So today, Riley and I discussed 4 aspects of the Maldivian culture. First, Riley went on to talk about tourism and its value to the economy, and then she later discussed some landmarks there and their important histories. I went on to talk about their strictly enforced religion, and then also talked about their creativity through their art culture. So next time you want to check another thing off your bucket list, remember our presentation so you can have that once-in-a-lifetime experience diving with sharks in the clear waters of the Maldives.